It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are back with the second half of Season 6 of Better Call Saul.
Woo!
And we had no break in the middle, because we did the first half a little slowly. So we're going to...
did the break before we started the season.
That's right.
Yep.
I think the last episode, still, we haven't put it out yet when this one aired. So our timing's not great, but here we are. We're only about a week behind now, so that's good.
We're sticking with it.
Season 6, Episode 8 of Better Call Saul, and it is entitled... Point and Shoot. So that has a couple meanings, you know?
Yeah.
I'm reminded of Howard getting shot.
Yep, Howard's dead in their house.
So that, you know, but also point and shoot like filming, you know, or like the photographs that they made last time as
that's
well.
Right.
So, yeah, there'll be fallout to deal with from everything they just did to Howard professionally, combined with the fact that he's now going to be missing.
In their apartment, yeah.
You know, best case scenario is he vanished without a trace. And so, like...
But that still makes them look pretty bad because, you know, Howard figured it all out.
Right, Cliff, I think, believed him.
Yeah.
Or at the very least thought, this is... I can't dismiss out of hand this version Howard is telling me right here. But he just knew he couldn't sell it to, like, the partners and the firm and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is really, really bad.
Yeah.
The point and shoot also makes me think about Jimmy's commercials. Like, I don't know how directly we're going to get into transforming him into Saul as we knew him when we first met him. But I think we were talking last episode about how, like, they got to sort of... You know, we have 6 episodes left. They kind of have to sprint to that point. We don't have a lot of time to not do that stuff.
To merge these stories somehow, but...
I think there have been trailers for this second half. I haven't watched any of them. Have you?
Nope.
Emmy nominations just came out today. And we got a few, I think, Bob Odenkirk and Ray Seahorn, who plays Kim. Finally got nominated.
Nice.
I'm not sure how to say her first name. I think it's Ray.
She's great.
She's excellent.
She should win.
She should have been nominated earlier than this. You know, Nate, something just occurred to me, and I forgot to mention it in our last video, which has a lot more viewers. And I should have done it there. Today is July 12th, and 1 year ago today was the very first day a Ketchup Packets video came out. So today is our 1 year anniversary of our channel.
Yay!
Yay, baby. Oh, I forgot to change the background. This is another show. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. We're not doing everything right tonight, I guess.
It's our anniversary. We're mixing things up a little bit.
That's right. Our anniversary expanse background for Better Call Saul. Wackiness. We changed the backgrounds for the different shows we watch.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed that in this last year, that happens every single time.
So, yeah, okay, Better Call Saul, point and shoot. Anything else? Should we see what happens?
Yeah, I think we should just jump in.
All right, we got a Patreon, full lengths ahead down there. Check that out. Thanks for being here.
Beach?
Really close up on somebody's face.
No. Wouldn't put it past him, though.
They throw Howard into the sea. I mean, that will be found.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. They staged it as what, a suicide?
Suicide? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got a gunshot wound in his head. How do you make sure he stays at the bottom?
Oof. Yeah, there's still this whole problem.
Yeah, I'm glad we came back to this instead of just glossing over the whole dispose of Howard thing.
Lalo's still there. He wanted to talk to them about something.
That's right. Far and away the most violent thing either one of them has ever seen, right? That shot was so creepy. He looks so dead, you know?
My car's downstairs. Press the clicker and you'll find it. This is where you are going. Big white brick house with a solid black door. You can't miss it. It's right at the end of the T. Park a little down the street, not out in front.
Sending him to get
Quiet
Gus?
neighborhood, so you'll have plenty of options.
Maybe?
Stating the obvious here, maybe, but turn the car off, right? So, in the glove compartment, I left you a present. There's a camera and there's a gun, and you're gonna need both.
A gun?
Yeah, but don't worry. I mean, it's very easy. It's a revolver. It's already loaded. No safety. It's idiot.
Sending him to kill Gus?
You ring the bell. You count to 3. You step back. They look through the peephole. You're as innocent as can be. Door opens. You point, and you shoot, and you keep on pulling that trigger until it's empty. Simple.
What? Wait, what?
Gus isn't going to be the one coming to the door.
No, of course not.
So, that's it. Hard part's over. Now, you pull out the camera. Same principle as the gun. Point and shoot. Take a picture. One where I can see the face clearly.
Lalo, this is not a good plan.
Everywhere.
Why Saul?
Mrs. Goodman will be waiting for you. And then you're done. I'd say it's about a 20-minute drive over there. 20 minutes back. Maybe 10 minutes to do the job. Let's call it an hour altogether. So, you're back here in an hour, or...
Well, we got our...
What?
What?
She should do it.
Why?
Why her?
This guy, the house cat.
The episode title right away, point and shoot.
There's people in the middle of the night and he sees me. Who's this asshole? What's he doing? Maybe he gets his gun. Maybe he calls the cops. Either way,
Is
that door
this-
stays shut. But he sees a woman. She looks like she's in distress. Maybe her car broke down. I mean, you'd open the door for her, wouldn't you?
It seems like him selling her out, but I don't know that it is.
Look, this doesn't even make any sense. I've never shot a gun before. I've never even held one.
Like I have.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
You know she's the best choice.
No, I'm not. I can't do it.
She can do it.
She's so much more afraid than he
No,
is.
Stop. Just stop. Let's just stop it.
Oh
Just
my
shut
God,
up.
okay,
No,
fine,
shut
yeah.
up.
This was all games to her until now.
Please, give her the address. Let's go.
What, Jimmy?
What's the angle here? I don't understand the angle of throwing her in.
Maybe he has more to this plan somehow?
Hold on.
Lalo, why these folks? Don't you have anybody else? Aren't you, like, massively connected?
Well, but he doesn't want people in his circles to know that he's alive. But
So, yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what Kim asked him the last time he was here, sweating them. Is like, why are you trusting Saul? You have no one else, you know?
Now. Clock's ticking, Mrs. Goodman.
This is not good. What? You have a realization?
Well, Mike's guys know her.
Chichifo like you let a girl like that, huh?
They're not gonna kill her. They're not gonna let her go through with it.
Yeah, I mean, we know Gus doesn't die, and she's not around, so...
They killed my cook, my gardener, 17-year-old kid I knew since he was knee-high, never heard a fly. Butchered my housekeeper, Yolanda. Una viejita, cabrón. They shot her in the back.
Yeah, why did they do all that stuff?
Sorry.
Seems like those guys didn't have to do that.
And who did Ignacio introduce me to? You.
Ignacio. Nacho? Whoa. I barely know Ignacio. Whatever he did alone. Not with me. Listen, you've got to believe me.
This is the same thing he was saying to Walt and Jesse.
It was the guy.
It wasn't me, it was Ignacio.
No.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Old TV turned up way too loud.
London or England, someplace like that.
Leaving him there with Howard's dead body.
Yeah, jeez.
I mean,
Why?
Well, I care who he is.
I know.
So what? If I want to know who he is, I know who he is. I just don't care.
Oh, that would. Oh.
Which of his books did you like best?
Well, the hope is that it breaks the chair, but it didn't. So now he's
Just staring your dead colleague in the eyes.
Rabbit Moranville.
whoa.
Think you're so smart, huh? Used to play shortstop for the Braves, didn't you? What are you, some kind of genius or something? No. I hire and fire genius.
Damn. That was some good practical effects. Dead Howard.
Yeah,
going on,
the dead Howard was really freaky. This is so scary. She's got to go kill somebody
yeah,
with the
just-
glove.
And it's just like kind of like. Was he maybe hoping that she would just
Run.
leave? Yeah, and be like, well, he's gonna kill me, but you get to go.
Yeah, maybe
But
that
he's
was
not-
the hope.
Yeah, but
Like, obviously, you can't say that to her. You just hope she'll realize that. Be like, once you're out of here, all he has on you is me hostage here, so go.
Mm-hmm.
Cops, there you go. Tell
No
the
cops.
cops.
he said no cops.
I mean, yeah, I understand how you would be too afraid to do it, but I just... We've seen Walter White walk this same intersection coming to kill Gus.
So it is the same house, huh? I guess.
Seems that way. I recognize that shot very clearly. I can't believe she's really just here. This is happening right now. Okay. Again, why?
what?
Lalo has to have known this was going to happen.
I think he did.
Miss Wexler, I'd like you to sit down.
What's the play?
Miss Wexler, you stay with me. What were you supposed to do here?
Shoot him.
What is with who is that guy? What the hell?
And then get back. That's it.
Is this a decoy Gus?
It's a decoy Gus.
Please, you said you were watching us. Where were you? Huh? Who are you people?
Lalo
He
was
didn't
like
tell
the
them
Joker.
that. Why didn't he tell them that he killed Howard? Tell them he
Yeah,
killed
I
somebody.
guess. Yeah.
You heard all that.
Holy shit.
All right, you hunker down here.
Lalo knew that she was going to get dragged
Stay
in.
with him. If dog barks too loud, you are on the phone with me.
Almost all the security is leaving Gus alone in the house. Probably not completely alone, but with much less security than he had originally.
Yeah. So he still is just after the laundry, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. That seems strange.
Well, because
Yeah.
then he can get the whole weight of the cartel to come after Gus. Like he's
Yeah.
trying to get the cartel to turn on Gus with
Yeah.
proof that Gus is double dealing. You know?
Put her on.
Over here.
How's he gonna figure out that it's all a ploy?
Yeah.
He wanted to send my husband, but my husband talked him out of it because he wanted to get me out of there.
He talked Lalo out of it.
That's right. So now I've told you everything I know. Please tell me what's going on.
Why is that the tip-off he needs?
because Lalo doesn't get talked out of things. It didn't matter.
So this
which
is a
one of them,
decoy
yeah.
plan, clearly? Yeah.
He's like, fine, you go, she goes, somebody go.
Don't want to spook the neighbors, just like a whole squad of dudes coming into the apartment at night.
Walking with intention. You can just see them.
All quiet, sir.
He went to the laundry? How did he put together that this was the plan?
Oh, no.
Well, he's gonna kill Gus now.
Yep. Gus is definitely dead.
This is where they reveal this is an alternate universe.
Yeah.
And Lalo is the chicken man in Breaking Bad of this universe.
Is he asleep? No.
They're just
I
like
was thinking,
blood rush to the head.
Yeah. Thinking the adrenaline, you know, wears off eventually and you just crash.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay.
I need to know where Salamanca went, and I need to know exactly how long he's been gone.
I don't know where he went. He left right after she did.
Oh, geez, Mike, you failed at your job. Pretty entirely. Why does he still work for Gus after all this?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, doesn't it seem like at this point you just pull that trigger?
Well, he wants the proof of the lab, though.
I
He's
see,
got to get
yeah.
him to show.
He doesn't know how to get in.
Una gran máquina.
He clearly knows where the entrance is.
Yeah.
How did he figure all this out? Whoa! Okay. Not messing around.
Yep.
Drum roll, please.
Oh man, he must feel so vindicated right now.
Yeah. But this also means that he is never able to show this footage to anyone.
Yep.
So what's gonna happen?
I think Gus is still strapping.
This is where Gus hid the gun, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
For like exactly this situation, he foresaw everything.
I just combined packing and strapped. So it's strapping. I don't think that's a term.
He's a strapping young lad.
Yes. He is strapping.
No me puedes matar. ¿Por qué no? No le he dicho a ese cerdo de Lalo
Oh.
lo que pienso de él. Perfecto. Tienes un minuto.
Why are you letting him monologue?
It's true.
Yeah.
Classic blunder.
Hablas de honor, pero no tienes.
Letting him walk around now? Yeah, come on, man.
Sin visión, ni paciencia, ni idea. Estúpido. Imposible.
Cut the lights.
Así es como hice todo eso.
He manages to sever that connection, and the lights go out.
Yep.
I understand. Blood for blood.
You were right.
Hector? Yeah, I kept him alive. Kept him broken. I was saving to the last. Before he dies, he will know I buried every one of you.
Well, you do get to tell him that, but then he gets the last laugh.
Yeah.
You done? No. Not yet.
Oh. Did it happen? Did you kill him?
I heard something hit the ground.
You did? I mean, nothing's, you know...
Yeah, there's nothing else happening. No more shuffling.
It'd be very scary silence. You got him. Unbelievable.
Nice. Kind of gonna miss Lalo, honestly. He was a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he was quite the villain. I mean, we don't know for sure that he's... I think he's dead.
I think he's dead. If he's not, he's about to.
He's dying in this scene.
Yeah.
This is Lalo's death. He is like the Joker.
Yeah.
I mean,
the whole plan he pulled this episode was very Joker-esque. He did get hit.
Are we gonna meet his doctor?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, you should remain prone.
Sam.
That's, good medical advice.
Yeah, why hire a doctor? You're not gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
You happy with the way things went down tonight? Because I'm not.
Yeah, you shouldn't be, Mike.
I got shot, Mike.
Lalo would be at the laundry.
I didn't.
Well, the next time you get a wild hair to play detective, tell me. This could have gone down a whole lot different.
It very nearly did.
It could have.
It didn't. It's not helpful. What?
Cleaning out the fridge?
Guess so. What?
Using it to get the body out?
Yeah, must be. Yep.
Okay, well this makes more sense than them having to deal with it. Mike's guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Downstairs, green Jaguar, vanity plates. It goes to the warehouse. Done.
So undignified. He deserves better.
He does.
Lalo said he was coming back.
He's not coming.
No, he said he was. He told me.
You understand me? He is not coming back. Let's sit. Sit.
Jeez.
Yeah, they need to begin the Disappear Kim process right now. She's traumatized.
Oh, yeah. She's out.
In a few days, Howard Hamlin's car will be found several states away by the water. The odometer will have rolled to the exact number of miles it took to get there. There will be cocaine in the upholstery. That's the story you were setting up for this guy, yeah? They'll call it a suicide.
Well, yeah,
hoping
technically.
The body will... His car was here for hours last night. Good chance somebody noticed it. That means you are the last people to see him alive. Cops are going to want to hear from you. You tell the cops you saw him. He came here. Seemed like maybe he was chemically altered. Didn't make a lick of sense. Then he left, that's all you know. You keep telling the lie that you've been telling.
Yeah.
Now, Ms.
For hours?
She has court at 10. What's on your docket?
Nobody saw that it was here for hours, but
Yeah.
people will have seen it at various times, and so a stop here needs to be accounted for.
No staring into space, nothing out of the ordinary. You cover. Anybody talks to you, it's
Kim's
just another
out.
day that ends in Y, that's all.
Yeah, Kim's not up for this.
Before I shut that door, is there anything you need from the other room? Toiletries, clothes, anything to start your day?
No. We're set.
He's like, I don't think that they're going to be able to handle
No,
this.
but he did his job, though.
Yep.
Oh, there they are, shoving Howard into a refrigerator. Close the door before they have to break him in half. So Lalo is buried under the lab that they worked in all along.
Damn.
Why can't Tyrus ever find any joy in his work? You know, like he seems to be such a grump all the time.
It doesn't seem like the kind of thing you do, like, and you hate it. You know, you hate going to your job every day.
The only thing he kind of liked was giving Walt a hard time.
Yeah, it's true.
Making Walt ride in dirty laundry and stuff. That wasn't, he liked that, you know. Howard and Lalo buried together. So Howard's under the lab the whole time too. That's crazy.
Whoa,
man.
yeah.
This is kind of the Hank and Gomes grave of Better Call Saul, you know? I mean, it's episodes before in the timeline, but
Right, yeah, but...
sort of the unceremonious burial of characters from the whole thing that signifies the road to the end.
Yep, that's true, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, this is incredibly sad, though. I feel so... I mean, yeah, he's dead now, but still, this is like... Howard's entire experience on this show has been... like... Jesus. This is horrible.
And their whole scheme, too, to do, like, the professional setback for him morphed into being his entire legacy, especially with what they're going to stage for his death being, like, a cocaine bender and then suicide. You know, that will... His
and he's in there forever with his killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His esteemed law career is no longer the story of Howard Hamlin. That's gone. His spiral out and suicide on drugs is what the story people tell about him.
God. None of which is true.
And Hamlin McGill now has, I mean, we don't know the whole situation with Howard's father, but Howard and Chuck, 2 of the 3 names in the firm, are both suicides now, too.
Yep. Psychotic break. Yeah. Jeez.
Well, Better Call Saul is back.
Damn.
Yeah, that was heavy, you know?
Yeah.
Last time ended with the shock of Howard's death, and then this one was all the heaviness of it, you know, the entire, like, the reality of it sinking in.
It's just like, yeah, one of those situations where it's like, I would never hang out with Howard. He would drive me nuts. I would find him insufferable, but he didn't deserve any of that.
No, that doesn't mean that he's a bad guy in any way.
No.
Yeah, it's not everyone has to hang out together, right?
Yeah, right.
Was,
I mean, yeah.
And I love that he didn't, I mean, I think we touched on this during the last episode's discussion, but it would have been easy for the show to have him think this is another ploy of theirs before his death, but he genuinely seemed to understand someone dangerous had arrived. And that this, you know, it was like, no, this isn't a they're really scared. They're not playing me here.
Right,
you know? It's like, oh, I'm in the middle of something, you know, so it was just sad that they could have made him cocky right at the end of his life, and that would have made us a little bit more like, oh, you're being a fool, Howard. You're gonna get what's coming to you. But
legitimate
we just
terror,
felt
and
that.
then and then it was just all bad feelings from beginning to end. This entire man.
And Mike failed at his whole job of protecting Gus. He fell right for the trap. But Gus still...
I mean, Lalo's a scary... I think that he was probably one of the smartest that the cartel had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the rest of the guys that we see in Breaking Bad, they're all... You know, Tuco's no Lalo.
It's true.
You know?
Lalo was a special circumstance for the Salamancas.
An entire force in and of himself, kind of.
So I guess it makes sense that Gus wouldn't, be cross with Mike or fire Mike or anything, because Mike probably responded in the way Gus would want him to each of the threats they were, they got played, it's true, but it's not as though Mike made the wrong call at any of those, any of the things they learned. So.
And I'm sure that Mike was following his orders, to see, if this happens, do this, the whole idea of, taking almost all of his guys away from one location to the other location. That doesn't really sound like Mike... Mike's call necessarily.
It seemed like Gus's setting on the plan to be maximize the security at any threatened location.
Yeah.
But then all those guys that came with him to the laundry, that was the most unbelievable part, was Lalo getting the drop on all 3 of those guys. It's like you're all looking in the same direction, which is the direction that Gus is looking in.
Yeah.
Maybe, watch the corners.
Something to sweep. Do a sweep.
Yeah.
And turn the lights on, for God's sake, if you're going to be looking around that place for another person who might be hiding, lurking in any shadow.
But that's not spooky enough.
I know. It's... yeah.
So, I don't know.
Wow.
Well, Lalo is dispatched, and so now we've got our 5 episodes left to just kind of link up to Breaking Bad. I mean, what else?
Do you think that was kind of the climax of the series that we just saw?
I mean, that sort of with the comparison to Hank and Gomez's grave, I feel like that was sort of building to a head of all the Better Call Saul kind of storylines that happened throughout this series, and now the rest of the time is going to be spent, number one, joining this narrative up with Breaking Bad and giving us some connecting and maybe interstitial pieces of the story of Breaking Bad, you know, the Saul's side of it that we didn't always see every individual scene. And then I also think we got to spend some time doing Gene in Nebraska or Kansas or wherever he is. I can't even remember now. But
that's true.
That's we didn't even do that at the beginning of the season, so we need to find out what's going on there. I think it might be that that's where Kim gets disappeared to, so that's where he went. And maybe the guy that recognized Jimmy at the Cinnabon or whatever was on Kim's behalf, or like she hired somebody to find him or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, like that's what the I Got Made is about. And that's, like first he called the guy to try to get moved again, but then he said, I'll handle it. Maybe he realized that it's actually, that he can reconnect with Kim, and that's the happy ending romance of Better Call Saul, is that they finally reconnect after Jimmy, helps poison a kid and all that stuff.
I don't know if that's going to be a happy ending. I think if I was Kim, even though I have, she's responsible. She is a willing participant in a lot of this stuff, but I don't think that she realized...
Like the real violent crime was never something she was up for.
That's what I mean. It's like, he dragged her into this, in a way that would be, in my point of view, kind of unforgivable. I would just be like, I'm an asshole. Jimmy McGill is a dangerous psychopath.
She was scared enough to do the plan in this episode, though. She rang that doorbell and then she pulled out that gun and she tried, she was gonna shoot whoever opened that door.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, maybe she wouldn't have pulled the trigger, but she seemed like she was jazzed up enough to do it, and I don't know. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, how
Kim Wexler is the one remaining missing piece, Nacho now, gone.
Nacho's gone.
Lalo gone. Howard gone. All the sort of stuff that's from Better Call Saul and not Breaking Bad is falling away. And the one exception to that is now Kim Wexler.
Kim, yeah.
So, what's gonna happen?
I'm interested in your idea that maybe we'll see a couple of Breaking Bad, things that are happening at the same time that the Breaking Bad events are happening, but just see Saul's side of it. I think that would be interesting.
That'd be cool for them to show us a couple of those, or maybe give us the scene of Walt pitching to him, we gotta poison Brock,
Yeah.
Here's my plan, because how did Walt sell that in a way that made it, and clearly afterwards when Saul's explained, when Jesse busts him for it, Saul's he didn't tell me everything and all that stuff, so I would like to see, I think they've said that Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston are both in this last run of episodes. So we know Walt will show up at some point. That's the kind of thing that I would find most satisfying.
Yeah.
Is, an interstitial scene, not something before where it's there's Walter White with his family, wacky. I don't want that.
No. And that specifically would be cool, because that was one of the things when I was watching Breaking Bad that was dissatisfying to me when I was watching it. And I was just I feel like that's we weren't given enough. I don't buy that is what happened. It's it didn't sell it to me enough. I understand that they figured out a way to make that all work, which was cool, and it was still Walter's fault, which is cool that they were able to write that all out like that, and that he poisoned him, but it wasn't deadly poison. It was a whole trick on Jesse, right? But it was the fact that Saul was in on it and he went to their house and gave him we never saw him give him a piece of candy.
Yeah, we didn't see exactly how he delivered it, and it's I mean, we saw him when he's giving Andrea the check before he gives Brock candy, so that you can just infer from that Brock will eat things that Saul gives him. But I don't even know for sure if that's exactly what the show intends to be the method, or that Walt... I think people have talked about a podcast referencing Walt poisoning a juice box that he gave to Brock somehow.
Oh, interesting.
Or I think one thing we do see in Breaking Bad is Francesca shredding what we can infer is Brock's school schedule. So we know Brock at school somehow factored in or whatever. Now, I'm not saying this is necessarily even the story they need to hit for Breaking Bad stuff. It was just an example I thought of, but I don't know. I'm curious, and we don't have very much left, so all these answers are coming soon.
Yeah. Ooh.
This show
is really great.
Yeah, it's. I still don't think it's as good as Breaking Bad.
No.
Some people say that they prefer it, but I still don't think it's quite as good, but man, is it great. And Bob Odenkirk has really shown what a fantastic actor he is.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love, what's her name?
Ray Seahorn?
Ray Seahorn. She's excellent.
Absolutely,
as well.
yeah. And Tony Dalton, I believe, is the guy who played Lalo. So we should acknowledge him as well. That was such a...
incredible.
Such a smiling psychopathy to him.
Yeah.
It was really great, very Negan vibes.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So yeah, it's good stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is our anniversary of our channel, so that's fun. Thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, we really appreciate you all.
So until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Catch Up Packets. To another year.
Yay!